logic upgrades. And that is what we will do.
Oh shit.
Well, what do we have here? I didn't believe it when Lino reported the Ebon Hawk at dock, but I guess it really has. Though given the trouble we've been having, maybe I shouldn't be surprised to see you. You look terrible. What happened to you? Some sort of plague growing around?
Looks like we got company.
You were looking for me, Gren?
About time you showed up. The Sith are moving to keep us trapped in here. We need to push them back so we can get reinforcements deployed to the rest of the station.
Sounds like you need someone to punch a hole for you.
That's the idea, yes.
All right then. You'll have one Sith-sized hole coming up. Let's go, boys.
I think we have a problem.
It came out of
There it
nowhere.
goes.
A fleet of warships dropped out of hyperspace, and before we could scramble fighters to intercept them, we were under attack. There were Sith fighters everywhere, and the few flights we sent out were barely launched when the bombardment began. We did our best, but we couldn't stop the landing craft that followed the initial wave. We couldn't hold back the Sith troops. We chose to retreat and began the evacuation instead. We were unprepared, and the docks were quickly overrun. We retreated back to the entertainment module to evacuate residents and workers. It's a good thing you got us that fuel from Slayron, because if we didn't have it, we'd probably be falling apart. But there's still another problem. The Citadel's no battle station. It wasn't built to withstand this sort of attack. If we can't stop the attack, we'll be going down in flames. The Sith numbers seem limitless. But we haven't lost all hope. We've heard reports that we might be receiving some assistance. A small detachment of soldiers sent by General Vaklu arrived to take the fight to the Sith. If you need to get to the Ravager, then you're gonna have to fight your way to the shuttle from here to the entertainment module, then make your way to the docking shuttle.
Does this mean you won't be putting us into force cages again?
I thought I saw you disembark with Beodur.
Now that you mention it, where did he run off to? HK-47 also.
I guess it's no time to be swapping war stories anyways. Good luck.
Yay!
Well, this is Onderon. It looks like there's a long
What?
line to
No.
get into the Isis starport.
Something feels wrong.
No!
A great disturbance here in orbit. And again.
I guess this looks like I'm receiving a...
The Ebon?
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
Alright, hang on a second. I'm actually having a problem. My whole game is frozen. Hang on, give me a second. I'm gonna have to restart. Like the whole game is frozen. I'm encountering a bug. I love this game so much, but for some apparent reason, my whole control system is just not working. Hold on, give me just a second. I hope I was able to save. Yeah, but I love this game. This game was so much fun. I just wish they finished it. Alright, we already got through all this.
You were looking for me, Gren?
Now we're back on track. Ooh, that scared me. Hey man, you're good. Have fun. Enjoy yourself, you know? That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is a really chill game, man. I love this game. You can't go wrong, honestly. You really can't. Let's get you healing. You can tell I don't use him too much. I don't even remember. What is that in using, even? Oh, he's using a single lightsaber. Okay.
Say the word.
Yeah, I still think this game is better than the first one. I mean, there's always a place in my heart for the first game, but there's just something about this game that I love. It's just, what the fuck? Did my game just crash? It's more of a generalized tag for people who join my stream that haven't seen it before, and I don't want it spoiled for them. So I usually label most of my streams with no spoilers. Yeah, it's also just more so a generic tag. How many level ups does this guy have? Jesus. This shows you how much I use that and Jesus, come on, no more level ups, please. And I'm not auto leveling up because that screwed me once already. I know I'm not that stupid. I'm not getting screwed over by the game giving me like terrible powers.
is no time for...
Good luck, sir. We're counting on you.
Yeah, most people are pretty cool about it. Because I've been in quite a few streams and people are usually pretty freaking cool about it. I've beaten this game like 3 or 4 times, but I've never actually done the HK-47, HK-50 facility. That's the first time I've ever done that. And it was a slugfest, but that's actually pretty cool. Like, I've never done the HK-50 storyline. Really? It definitely helps, but man, it does have its own issues.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. Don't worry about me.
Like, cause like I've ran into a lot of bugs. Like, it's fixed some issues, but man, it's gotten me into a lot of trouble. Like game freezing and like what you just saw right there. It just completely locked up my game. I couldn't escape. I couldn't save. I couldn't do anything. It just completely locked up.
Good luck, sir. We're counting on you.
But yeah, I'm trying not to, it says that I've cheated. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, that's new. It keeps saying I have 1 cheat used, but I haven't cheated once. But I think that's just because of the content restored.
Well, boys, the TSF's in over their heads and they need us to rescue their hides. Simple enough. We just need to get out there and face down a squad of Sith soldiers.
But I'm going full dark side, so...
These TSF officers are ill-equipped to handle the threat of the Sith. It is lucky General Vaklu dispatched us. Indeed, General Vaklu was eager for revenge for the Sith betrayal. I led a moderate-sized group of shock troops who are currently making their way to the fuel containment systems in the station's urban module. My men have run into some significant Sith resistance, however. If you're heading that way, they could use a hand. The Sith are trying to sabotage the control system, to crash Citadel Station into the ground. If that happens, there won't be anything left to save.
More helping people... Whoa, I just got a shit ton of XP. For what? Yeah. That'll do it to you. Oh, there's a lot of gunfire. I'm coming. Well, I can add somebody. Oh yeah, I got the disciple despite being male.
I am ready.
Let me quickly fix that. No, you're fine. Party swap.
Ready.
Get the handmaiden back. Usually for a few hours. I already streamed once tonight with a friend of mine on Wizard 101, which is a kid's game, but generally I stream for quite a few hours. About around usually 5-6 a.m. Eastern time. I usually stream Monday through Saturday, usually around 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Never had a chance. almighty power. Okay.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here, and then we're ready for one last charge.
Have you heard of barricades, you know, defenses, rather than trying to hit them head on? I mean, those things exist, you know.
All right. Everyone provide covering fire for the Jedi. Then advance on the Sith positions. We'll be right behind you. Good luck.
Get ready for everybody to die. So broken.
Good luck, sir. We're counting on you.
See, at this point, because I'm a Sith Lord, but also a... I know it's a female. It's a female, is it Sentinel? I don't know the name. I forget the name, but I know it's a female. Oh, it's Guardian. Yeah, Guardian. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of being female. I have a mod set to where like, even though I'm not female, I get a lot of the female options. So like, you know, Disciple and how Darth Sion reacts to me. I get a lot of those reactions. I'm not a big fan of the female playthroughs. Peekaboo. Yeah, Disciple is just way too plain. I haven't even unlocked his real name yet. I know he tells you, but I don't remember. Maybe I did and I just don't remember. That is a plus. That's a massive plus. Can never go wrong with Naki.
We will join you in the assault. These rank-and-file soldiers will do you no good aboard the Ravager. Let we Mandalorians lead the charge. Calborn, Zuka, you will be joining us.
You will not face this alone. I will go with you and be by your side.
Yeah.
I would have it.
I'm not ready yet. Y'all hold on. I'm gonna go fuck up these guys up here. Wasn't there a guy standing here? Where'd he go? Yeah, I made a mistake. Because I had enough influence with both the Handmaiden and Visas Mar. So I basically screwed myself. So I got locked out of dialogue options. Okay, I'm pretty sure I helped everybody. I don't think there's anybody else left for me to help.
Are your preparations...
Let's go. Bring on the fleet. I will say, though, the one thing I like about the first game, there's nothing cooler than activating the machine and just decimating an entire planet and an entire fleet. It's so good. That weapon was so fun to use.
Sir, Sith warship dead ahead of us. It's attacking Citadel Station.
Let's close the trap. Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will barely scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Sir, if it
in the
keeps
first
firing
game,
on Citadel Station,
remember towards the
station
end
won't be
of
able to
Coder
maintain
1,
its orbit.
where you're fighting the war, and then you trigger the weapon and it like literally annihilates an entire fleet?
And I know that ship. It was a Malachor 5.
Well, that's if you're dark side and you actually use it, that is. Shit. Hell yeah, Mandalore. I know who you are. You just haven't revealed your face to me. But I know who you are.
Mandalore, we have breached the hull of the Sith vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has suffered extensive structural damage, but its particle fields still maintain a minimal atmosphere within the ship. And our cargo? It's being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target sites. Do the Republic forces suspect? No, Mandalore. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays. Did you get an ID signature on this vessel? You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns. Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10 years. It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way.
Why is she light side? I don't get it. She is the only one that's light side. She's not supposed to be. There is no way. You mean the moment where you're on Dantooine? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. On Dantooine, where they give you that option. The one where she calls you a fool that you've learned nothing. That's what you're talking about, right? And then she fucking, like, tries to, like, knock you out. And then goes on and tells everybody that you're dead. Yeah, no matter what you choose, it doesn't change. That was something that was cut out. It was supposed to be a choice, but since the game obviously was rushed to completion, no matter what choice you make, it ends the same. Because there was going to be a point where it would split off, where Kreia would change depending on if you're light or dark side and how you choose and if you answer correctly. But because the game was rushed, mine was never changed. I restarted twice and redid that scene and nothing changed. Or do you mean, like, because you're light side, she says something differently? If that... Oh, see, I'm not talking about that. After that, like, even after that, there's a point where she talks to you about how you've learned, like, what have you learned, and you go through all the dialogue options, and then towards the end, she's like, you're a fool, you've learned nothing. I guess everything I've taught you is for nothing, and then she goes and knocks your ass out. There was actually supposed to be an entire dialogue section where you actually answer correctly, and she completely changes and doesn't knock you out, and there's a whole different segment. But because the game was rushed, they cut it all out. And they basically forced it into one linear section. Like, no matter how you answer, she hates you. No matter what. She still says you're a piece of shit, you've learned nothing, and knocks you out. But there's actually supposed to be a dialogue option that was meant to be... that was supposed to change the entire game. But they didn't do it. Oh, what could have been? I already have conditioning on him. I'll give him better melee. That's what I thought you meant. I'm gonna be honest with you. Of all the times I played this game, which is many, I have not done a light side playthrough once. Not once have I done a light side playthrough. I just do not like it. Yeah. I just don't like being light side. I'm not a goody two shoes. Even in Star Wars: The Old Republic, I'm always dark side. Yeah, but doesn't she still knock you out? Oh. Yeah, see, that's news to me. But again, that's probably because of the fact that I've never done a light side playthrough. This has been a terrible run for me. Because I have not found, like, any good armor or anything. Speed mode. Yeah, but what? But I can make the end game so much more better just by doing that, like what I just did. Just force lightning everything and just everything dies. Oh, Jedi Academy 2 is a pretty good game. That's a pretty good game. I like the build up to Jedi Academy 2. Alright, guys. Yeah, I did the same thing. I played the second one for Coder 2 before I played the first one. Yeah, I wasn't a huge favor of not having a light. Like, these games, I don't know. I just find it weird not having a lightsaber to, like, literally almost half the game.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
Like, even in this game, it's, like, literally half the game. And then they finally give you a lightsaber.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. We still need to set 3 more charges. Mandalore, we're holding our position, but the Sith...
No, because I never had it. I only had it on PC. And it was all digital. Or maybe I did have the game box on PC. If I did, that was many years ago. Macho Man, yes I have, many times, yes. Failure? I don't think so. Are you serious right now? Yeah, that's the one problem. Okay, I guess this door just magically doesn't open. That's cool. I beat... Oh, but that works. Oh, Macho, you picked a good game. But I will forewarn you, Coder 2 is not a finished product. Sadly, the game was rushed. For release. Because, you know, BioWare obviously wanted to rush the game. Or, I'm sorry, Obsidian, not BioWare, my bad. Obsidian rushed this game, so it's not complete. If you are to play this game, I definitely recommend playing it baseline the first time. And then the second time you play through, I recommend you use the restored content mod. It fixes so many issues and restores so much of the good content. But the one thing I'll tell you, do not do the droid planet. There's like a mod for the droid planet. It's trash. Don't even bother with it. Just get the regular restored content mod. Don't even touch the droid planet. It is awful. But this game fucking rocks. I love this game. No, I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm playing a modded version. As you can see. Yeah, definitely your first try, play it normal. You won't notice the problems your first time playing it, but when you play it with the restored content mod, you'll realize, wow, you know, all the little issues there were. You'll see it. You'll be like, wow, that's pretty bad. But, you know, for what the game is, this game is still pretty good. For its time period, I can't wait. Yeah, that kind of ruined it. That happened a lot. There were a lot of characters that were supposed to be bigger than what they were in this game, but because of time restraints, they cut a lot of it. So they just renamed them to baseline characters rather than making them a bigger deal. It was a big shame. And it was completely rushed. All Obsidian had to do was sit and wait. But nope, Obsidian's like, you're going to release it right now. So they literally cut out an entire planet, completely destroyed the game's ending because they rushed the ending. Like the end, like I just was telling V-Flip, there was a part where... No, not at all. Unless you make it difficult. I think the game is pretty straightforward. There are certain combinations of classes that makes the game super easy. Like, for an example, I went Jedi Knight, or rather, I guess I should say Guardian, and I went Sith Lord as my class because it's just stupidly broken, because I get all the feats and everything else, but then when I go Sith Lord, it allows me to get more powers, like more force powers, so it gets, like, stupidly broken. Like, right now, I can just force shoot everything. And then if I wanted to, I can get into melee range and just wipe everything. I have a mod, though, enabled that makes all Sith assassins have lightsabers, which they're harder to kill. Yeah. And then I also have a mod that completely changes the Sith Lords. So like Darth Sion and all, like a bunch of other the Siths, they're like super hard mode. Yeah, then you get the gist. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Not much different. I mean, like I said, if you haven't played KOTOR 1, I definitely recommend Knights of the Old Republic 1. That has an amazing story, and it's actually finished. It's great. Like, that game is phenomenal. This game's good, too. Like, this is still my favorite game, which is saying something. Because this is an incomplete game. This KOTOR 2 is still my favorite Star Wars RPG. Like, hands down my favorite. And it's not even finished. I couldn't imagine what this game could have been if it actually was a completed game. That's actually the next thing I'm planning on doing, by the way, as well. I have every plan to do Dragon Age and Mass Effect on my channel, both my YouTube and my Twitch channel. I just have to find time of where to put it in. But I do want to do an entire Dragon Age playthrough from Origins all the way through Inquisition. And then same thing with Mass Effect. Do Mass Effect all the way to the end. I mean, you can skip the first and go into the second, but the problem is that there's certain characters you'll meet in the second game that reference the first. And it's going to talk about Revan and Malak a lot, and you're not going to know who Revan and Malak are without playing the first one. So you're going to miss some reference points, but it's not exactly pivotal for you to understand. Because when you go back and play KOTOR 1, it's all going to click. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't say it's dated. I mean, dated, probably. Broken, no. But I mean, like, gameplay-wise and like storyline-wise, it's really good. I like the first one. The one planet I do hate, though, is with the Takadas, I think they're called. V-Flip might know what I'm talking about. I think it's the Takadas, the weird religious force people. That area is really annoying on the beach line. And is it the last planet? I don't remember. Oh, Jesus.
I shall make this one I shall make this one
I definitely recommend it. For $1, that's a pretty good steal. Speaking of the first one, since we're on that discussion, I'm actually pretty excited for the remake of Coder 1. Thanks, Macho Man. I appreciate it for the follow. But I'm really, really excited for the remake. I hope it's not going to end up like Final Fantasy VII, where they completely like reprogram everything, but I'm like super duper excited. I want the remake to do good, so that Coder 2 can get its own remake. Because if they can fix this game and bring it back to what it was supposed to be, oh my god. Because this game would fucking rock. Especially with vamped up graphics.
to my cell. I had forgotten. If there is time, I would like to center myself. There is a meditation chamber.
That's what I'm
within my
talking about.
cell that
I
will
hope
visit
so.
One last time.
Because, you know, like I said, I really want this franchise to do good. Because, like I said, the first game was really good. If they can get a
Past
rehance.
the surface, there is the force.
Yeah, that's the big issue. But then again, Final Fantasy VII was a pretty good remake. It just depends
Once
on,
there was a world
you know,
that was strong in
how they do it.
force. Now there is a barren wasteland. It's okay. It has taken time for me to return here. I lost my way, but I've been stronger for the journey. What happens now shall not be done out of hate or revenge, but for the sake of all life. And I ask you finally to forgive me.
But yeah, Macho, I'm currently doing a dark side playthrough, so personally I've never done a light side playthrough before, just because I'm not a goody two shoes. I never have been. So I have no idea how the light side playthrough would be. Yeah, I agree. Restricted to the light side. Okay. Okay, relax. I know. Thank you. Jesus. Let's see. Let's give her that then. Yeah, especially like RPGs are just not what they used to be. Alright, man. I hope you enjoyed the game. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow as well. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy the games. Hey, no problem. If you got any questions, I stream every day from about 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., so I'm always here. What is this? That's to the bridge. We're not going there yet. I don't powers. I guess I'll revitalize. We're not going that way yet.
You've reached one of the targets. Arming signal received, man. Only one proton core remains.
No problem, Vivlip. I appreciate you joining in and talking to me. It's been fun talking to people.
Mandalore, we've made contact with the enemy, and one of the cores has detonated prematurely. Was it in the target zone? No, Mandalore. We have failed you. I offer you my... Do we have another core?
Take your time, don't fall, and just go enjoy whatever you're gonna eat.
Not be sufficient to destroy the vessel. We need to find another proton core.
Speaking of eating, I could go for a pizza right now. That sounds pretty good.
Wait for my signal. This isn't over. And don't kill yourself before I tell you.
Alright, where's the other core? So that's probably going to be over here. Okay, I gotta go this way. Did I miss one of the bomb points? 3... Is there a way for me to actually build one? I'm going to assume no. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Okay, I am back. So I gotta remember how to do this. Because I don't remember. Hang on. Because I forget. Hang on. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Isn't it like something over here? I don't remember. An override switch. I don't remember an override switch. I'm trying to think. Where would the override switch be? Is it inside the thing? Like I don't even remember. Oh, missile bay control. Yeah, there it is. So where would that be? Would that be back this way? It's hard for me to remember. No, not there. Is it back in the beginning? It's been far too long since I remember playing this game. No, not here? Okay. So then it's gotta be Bomb Site 4 then, right? I'm not crazy.
Have you come to kill me? You Jedi are masters of cruelty. letting me take back my home, only to die here, far from Onderon. He happened. The hunger that fills this vessel. It is power, but it consumes without end. It is that power we felt on Onderon that Vaklu felt. It was an echo, too strong to ignore. General Vaklu and I, when it seemed that we would need more to take Onderon, make it strong again, he came with his power, his soldiers. It seemed as if there was nothing we could not do, nothing the Queen could do to stop us. There is nothing to be done except wait. If you go to him, Onderon, but there's no longer any need. You are right. As long as he exists, Onderon is in danger. The galaxy is in danger. What would you have me do?
Go report to the target site, Colonel. I'll let my men know you're coming. And if you try anything stupid, they'll shoot you dead.
I will do as you ask.
Oh, cool.
Such acts have their own strength about them. I had forgotten. It may seem that way. I'm sorry. Principles of sacrifice and charity. These are things I have not seen in some time. I'm afraid that it will weaken you. But I have said enough.
Alrighty then. We're getting closer, which is good. To the end. Baby steps. I almost missed Tobin. That's a good thing I came back. Okay, is it not bomb site 4? Then which bomb site is it? Is it 3? Am I lost? Like, what? It's gotta be bomb site 3 then. Cause that's Visa's room.
You've reached one
There
of
it
the
is.
target sites. Arming signal received. That's the last of them.
Let's go wipe some Sith ass. He hasn't met me. This is gonna be entertaining. Nope, I didn't mean to break that. They all have no chance. They all die.
This door leads to the bridge and my phone.
Okay, we're not going that way. Back this way. Alright, let's do this.
No, don't do this. He will... You are truly a student, Exile. You are deception. No, don't do this. He will...
try.
Get him? He's gonna get back up.
What the hell are you doing up there? We need to get off this ship. Now!
I have to see with the Force and my eyes. I saw a graveyard world, surrounded by a fleet of dead ships. I felt it through him, as I feel it through you. You are my master now, and I will follow wherever your path takes you. My path is at an end.
Hell yeah. Do I actually have his mask? No, I actually don't. Oh, man. That boosts everything, but I don't need my skills up. Let's do that. So I just randomly have Darth Nihilus' mask now. Huh? Just straight up took his mask. Was that Darth Malik's armor again? I got so many of those. But there's just no point in me using it because it's not that good. It's not nearly as good as the Ossus Keeper robe. Like, this robe is so much more better.
the Jedi who followed Revan, the true Jedi, died at Malachor 5.
And Father left me, left us all, when he lost all that he loved at Malachor 5.
We go now, my master, to that dark place which made you, where you gained your ship, your troops. Your ship, my prison, that you dragged from the gravity well at Malachor 5.
Wish I'd never met him. Wish I'd died there. That the storms had dragged me down into Malachor 5.
We will not surrender. We will not die, like we did on Malachor 5.
Your command echoes still, General, and I obey, as I did at Malachor 5. Now Malachor 5 comes to us, and I wish to face it this last time. You know where you must go. It calls to you still.
It is the heartbeat of the past.
And she must be stopped, there, now, or she will bring the screams of Malachor 5 to the galaxy, just as we carry the echo all this way. And she must be stopped.
Drop them all.
It has been some time.
You were a fool to return. I spared you once. I will not do so again.
Spare me? Ah, yes. No, you simply did not learn the lesson I sought to teach. That your strength is as meaningless as the strength of my hand.
Why have you returned?
Because now I understand why the exile did what he did. There is much to be done.
We're always wrecking. All the time.
Master, he is here.
I know.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You are to do nothing. When he arrives, bring him before me.
He may not survive Malachor.
So touching. Can it be you still have feelings within that shell?
Master, what will you do to him?
You know what I shall do. You, who wear my teachings so well. I will break him. He is a blank slate upon which my teachings may be written, as you well know. Leave me. Await the arrival of the exile. When he comes, bring him before me.
Okay, I think this is where we're gonna stop. I think this is a pretty good stopping point. And then, the next time I play, we can make the push to finish Knights of the Old Republic 2. And then, you know, we'll finish this off. Once we get Knights of the Old Republic 2 finished, I think we're going to make a roll for either Mass Effect or Dragon Age. and I'm going to make the push to go ahead and finish those games. I'm still not sure which one we're going to do. I'm currently leaning more on Dragon Age. We'll start with Dragon Age Origins, make our way through Dragon Age 2, and kind of keep pushing through, and then we'll go from there. But for the now, I'm going to end for the night. I will see you all tomorrow at probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock Eastern. But I appreciate everybody watching. It's been really fun. I always enjoy talking to people and playing this game with people. It is an absolute blast. So, I wish you all good night. Have fun.